Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need it now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull master. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey.
What's the deal, people? It's your boy, the one and only, your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain. Cause they hate me for my opinion, and we back with another episode of the Viral Way podcast. Make sure you share, like, subscribe to the channel. As always, I got my bro in the building, the co-host of the co-host, Mr. Messiah himself.
Messiah the Great, you know we gonna lead the way.
You know what I'm saying? Put your thinking caps on. We here to lead the sheep that sleep. We got a special guest in the building, Cali's own, LA's own, the Miss Beautiful. Go ahead and introduce yourself, young lady.
Armani J, I'm in the building, y'all.
Y'all welcome Armani J. Now, how I came across Armani J, I seen her do an interview with my boy, Mr. Cali the One over at Disorderly Conduct. Shout out my boy too, Cali the One. Y'all go subscribe to his channel, Disorderly Conduct. And as I'm watching, I'm going, damn, she got a dope personality. I didn't even really know she was a musician. Honestly, I really was listening to what she was saying. I'm like, oh, she different. She got nice teeth and she different.
She got nice
two
teeth.
Two things you don't see in this era. And they not dentures. They make the pop out. She got the real deal.
I put in the 7 years for these.
Okay. That's what's up. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? Where did you grow up?
So I was born in DeWardy. It's like a few minutes outside of LA, I guess. I don't know, like 45 minutes outside of LA. When I moved out this way, I was probably like 5. So I grew up in like mid-city over there by the the Roscoe's on Pico. I grew up on Redondo, you know.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
So,
DeWardy, huh? Ain't that like by Monrovia and shit?
yeah,
Yeah,
I was born
okay.
out there. I got a lot of family out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
you know.
You know, a little bit. I know my geographics a little bit.
Finally, somebody
So,
know.
so as I'm watching the interview, bam, automatically I go look up the music. Okay, she's spitting. Wait a minute, she ain't just spitting, she's singing. So you rap and sing.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that inspiration come from? What inspired you to rap and sing, and which one do you prefer?
Okay, I prefer singing, but honestly, I prefer whatever is gonna bring me my money. That's what I prefer. I'm a hard worker, you know. But I just started singing when I was little. I just enjoyed bringing people together by just singing. Like I was like, that's all it take. Okay, I could bring my family together. You know, all I gotta do is perform. After that, I don't know. I just like how it makes people feel when my friends would ask me to sing. Like it's an emotion. It makes people feel better than whatever they're feeling like. I just like that. So I just stuck with it. And then I had my first session when I was like 19. And I was like, okay, maybe I could tell my story too. I had a lot to, I needed to pop my shit or whatever. And I just went from there, started booking studio time, and I ain't never stopped.
Right. So the passion and the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Talk your shit. And she can actually sing, because I done seen you sing live a couple times. Not in person,
Yeah.
but on your social media. I'm like, damn, this ain't no studio enhancements. She really
That
got
was
a
big
voice.
thing for me.
Yeah.
So, like, I think I won a lot because I did so much a cappella. And a lot of girls weren't doing that. Like, now I do more where I want the quality to sound better, so I might put a track over it. But I used to just play the beat, get my sounds right, record the video, sing over it. Okay, my tone is right, and just sing over it like that with no studio, nothing. Just because I'm like, that's how I could win. I'm doing
Right.
something that they're not doing. I'm singing live. And future-wise, that's what's gonna make me the money, is that I can actually go and sell out a tour. And if my mics go off or something, or if my auto-tune go off, it's like I could keep it going.
You
Like,
can keep it rocking.
Because there's a lot of
Let's have
lip singing
fun.
out here.
Whole
is.
lot of lip singing.
it
So
is.
how and when did you learn to format a song, like count bars and put bars together?
Okay, I'm still learning about this bar stuff. So I ask my engineer Kimo all the time, like, okay, so how many bars is that? Did I have a bar? Like, was that a bar? And he'll be like, oh, that was a bar. And I'm like, what part?
Okay.
So I'm still learning about it. I just go with whatever sound funny.
So you'll put it together like far as just what sound good to you.
It's like a melody for me first,
Right.
and then like just whatever I want to talk about, whatever just comes to the top of my head.
Okay, so you low key like the female Drake. Like you could rap and sing.
Female Drake.
Yeah, you could do like a double album, one just straight rap, one straight R&B, and tour like that. One rap tour and an R&B tour same night type shit.
I could.
So what differentiates you from the female artists of today and the past? What would you say makes you stand
Today and the
out?
past?
Yes.
Well, I think a lot of greats came out the past. I think that's who paved the way for us. So, I mean, what's different about me is that I'm me. Like nobody else is you, nobody else is me. That's what's different about me. And I don't know. I feel like back in the day, a lot of artists they spoke up, but not as much as they do today. Unfortunately, I think we have way too many artists that shouldn't speak up. And
Speak up in what terms? Like
they
people?
use their platform and it's like spreading viruses. Like
Right.
please stop talking. Like you're
They
not
talking
helping
bullshit.
the community at all. And then there's people are getting out of that shell. Some more people are going on podcasts. Like I think this type of stuff is helpful, but it needs some substance. So what makes me different is that I have substance and I stand on what I'm talking about. Like I was just talking to my homegirl about this. It's so many people out there that I'm realizing they all this on Instagram, but they not that in real life.
Woo, talk to
I
him.
kept wondering, like, why am I not fitting in to these places? Like, why is it not working for me? Like, I always look at myself first. Is it me? Do I need to? I'm like, oh, I know why I'm not fitting in because what I thought you were, like the image you portrayed, is not who you are. And where I'm at in life is I actually need to be people that are actually who they say they are. I'm trying to be around people that are on their way or doing better than me so I can grow or so we can all grow together and figure out how to help each other grow. But these people be on these social media living a life that it's not bad. Like
Talk
That's
about
crazy
it.
because me and bro talk about that all the time. Like it's just crazy to the extent of the world is full of cap. Like everything is damn near fake nowadays. Things that you think real, but I just want to say one thing: we raw and uncut right here on the viral way.
That's a
Ain't
fact.
Ain't nothing cap.
That's a
It's
super
rap.
fact. It's a fake it till you make it world, but we just gonna make it without the faking. I'm gonna tell you that.
you gonna make it regardless
That's a super fact.
because it's already paved out for you.
That's a super fact. So with women
I like the way she
seemingly,
think.
yeah, I told you, girl. I was watching an interview. I said, "Damn, she
We could
different.
talk.
We gotta get her on here. That's a super fact.
You on the frequency we on. Yeah.
She's definitely on her way. You're gonna see her real soon. Superstar in the making. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say in the making. She a superstar right now. So get in tune. Y'all late. Catch up. So with women seemingly on top of the rap game right now, they running shit. They done pushed the niggas out the way. They on top right now. What is your opinion on modern day female rap? Are you feeling the sound? Are you feeling the content? And like just what's your overall feeling?
Are you here to change the game?
I'm definitely here to change the game because I gotta speak up for the women that's like still working these 9-to-5s or like working 2 jobs to keep their career going, and they like, as bad as I want this, I just don't want to be in that fucking bikini, bruh. Like I just don't want to be twerking. I don't want to be. Excuse my language. I don't want to be.
Oh no, you
okay?
real,
I don't want.
real,
All right, cool.
raw,
I don't want
uncut.
that. No,
You don't want to take the OnlyFans route.
I don't,
Yeah.
and it's not. I don't need to shame nobody or like step on nobody to make myself bigger. But I think I need to just speak up a little louder about the women that are just really trying to do it. I'm gonna say it the right way. People hate when I say that, but it's the right way. The right way is having morals. The right way is like
Right.
walking in a room and niggas like respect you when you walk in the room, not just like I'm pretending to respect you because you bad and I know what I could get from you if I play my part. Like respect you as in they would never even talk to you like that. Everybody know the difference,
Nah, that's fine.
but we all acting like we don't know the difference. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody ain't on the same level. So
I love that you said that because we're in a moral. I like to say we're in a moralist society now. I like most of these people. I just call them NPCs. They have no souls. They will do anything to get to the top. Anything, like it don't matter. Anything for the views. So
scary.
that's refreshing. But with that said, I gotta ask because I was tapping into your music. Like, okay, she do. Oh, wait a minute. Do this say Lil Whore? It was actually a banger, but I'm like, damn, she was
Popping it.
So what inspired that? Did your team tell you to like, did they advise you, hey, you need to get in this sex bag. You need to get in the little ratchet bag. It's popping right now. Like, or did you just like, I want to have fun.
Was the
I want to
title-
switch it up.
Yeah, was the title just a catchy title, or was it just like you said, or you just need
Like-
to get, or you wanted to get in that horror phase?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. to go back to your last question about the females in the rap game, I do have a lot of female rappers that I actually do like. Like Lotto, I like her, I fuck with her, I like her sound and stuff like that. And if you really listen to her, she talking about getting a bag without a nigga.
Mm.
And she, you know, oh, it's cool to have a nigga that got money too, but she get her bag that way. So I respect that. I ain't never heard her like talk about like she got it off the floor as
Right.
far as, you know what I mean? Like she get her money the right way. So, but Little Horror came because one, I heard the beat, and I be like how I talk in my songs. Like I said, I'm really me in real life. So like the shit I'm saying in Little Horror is things that just go through my head. I just don't want to say it because like, oh, I'm an R&B singer. That's too much. But then when I started seeing the rappers and even some of these R&B singers like Summer Walker, like they popping they shit. So
Right.
I'm like, why am I so afraid to just pop it? So I heard that beat, and then I was in the studio with the homies, and I'm like, it's like I be wanting to rap, but I feel like my voice is too high. Like I don't want to rap and sound crazy or whatever because I tried it when I was younger, and my friend
Right.
told me never do it again. So it sounded terrible. So I went in there, and they're just like, just do your thing, whatever. Like just flow. They even taught me how to have a rap voice and things like that. Chemo helps me with a lot of stuff, like as far as this rap stuff. I make him rap with me so I can feel more comfortable. So I go in there and I'm just like, boom, my homie Mel came in and I'm trying to figure out how to start this song. So he go, you should be like, she a little whore rocking Christian Dior. And they thought that was so cool. The homie in there had a little Dior purse on or whatever they call it.
A
And
satchel?
I'm in a satchel, oops. And I'm in
It's
the
definitely
booth
a
like,
purse.
why is always she a little whore? Like y'all always calling a female a little whore. Matter of fact, y'all niggas is whores. So I'm like, he a little whore rocking Christian Dior, and this shit made it so much more funny because he was the only one in there with Dior. So, and I just went from it. I got a Jeep. I take the doors off, like pull off in the Jeep, missing all 4 doors. And then the rest just came from like, all right, if I'm gonna go this route, how can I still be the dominant me in it? So, you know, tried to get to third base, but I ain't let them score. Like, you know, I'm talking how they want me to talk, but I'm still like trying to give out a good message. I'm still popping it though, but you know.
Yeah, the visuals was dope. It was refreshing because a lot of artists don't actually even do music videos anymore. So to
Yeah.
see an actual video put together was, I'm like, okay, she
That
in
was
her
fun.
she in her bag. Let me know something. Tell us about your creative process. Do you just write a bunch of music and then hit the studio with it, or do you got to hear the beat, vibe out, zone out? Like,
I gotta hear the beat. I feel like every beat tells its own story. That's how I look at it as an artist. So I think producers are very important, and like it's all of you gotta create your foundation for a great record. So I need that right beat, and it's gonna take me into a story, and then I go from that, figure out the melody and stuff like that. But lately, I like to just go in the studio. If I hear a good beat, pull it up, and I just go in the booth and like punch in. Like, or at least I have this thing where I need my first 4 bars before I even go in the booth. And so when I think of that and it's like sticking with me, I go in there, I record it, and I go from there.
So you get the rest of the flow after you already
Mhm.
then sailed in there.
Yeah, because everything will just lead into the next. Like I'm trying to, in a way, like always tell a story, I guess.
Right.
have anybody from the industry, like mainstream, reached out to collab, work with you, or just shout you out like, hey, I see you, keep going?
So I did a challenge with Hit Boy last year. There was like a beat challenge with him and United Masters. So I won the challenge, and then 2 other female rappers won the challenge. And so we ended up collabing on a song with him. I don't know what happened to the song, but we did that last year. And that gave me more opportunities because I was able to fly to London and perform out there for TikTok Live. And Jaden Smith hosted that. I got to meet Simon Cowell, and his name is Tim Van. I hope I'm saying this right. Rongen, I think I'm saying his last name right. Sorry if I'm not. But he is like the big dog when it comes to The Voice, American Idol. So like that was a huge full circle moment for me because I grew up like, I want to get on those shows. Like, I wonder what Simon would tell me. He's so mean. And I asked him too after I performed. I'm like, would you have sent me to Hollywood? You know, even though I live in LA, I'm a smart ass like that. And he was like, most definitely. I'm like, I can't believe I'm in London. So yeah, and then Timbaland, he does this thing called Timbo Idol. I don't know if it's every night. I swear it seems like every night. I felt like I was on it every night, waiting for him to put me on it. And he'll go live with you on TikTok, and you could play one song, or if you send it ahead of time, I think you play 2 songs, and he'll like give you feedback or whatever. Like 2 weeks straight, I'm over here trying to get on his live. I even sent the homegirl to help me get on the live. She got on the live.
Right.
her first try. I'm like, and then didn't even shout me out. I'm like, see, this is why people don't be helping.
See, this is why
nobody
niggas
else
don't help
out.
niggas. You ain't even gonna shout me out.
Cause then you just let me hanging. So I'm sitting there for another few days. Like, I'm at my son's practice. I'm just letting it play until I get in, requesting it. After practice, I'm like, shh, gotta see if he add me on here. Finally, when he added me, he was like, oh, he finally answered. I'm like,
So what
yeah.
what you think he did with the song? You think he just tucked it in his pocket to drop it, or he just on something else?
So with Timbaland, are you talking about Timbaland or Hit Boy?
Now you said the Hit Boy. You said you had
I
a
don't
song.
know. You know, when you do something, because it was Hit Boy and United Masters. So you never know. That could be United Masters' record or it could be Hit Boy's record. But it's like, it's just really on their timing on when they want to drop their stuff. That's how music is. I have songs that I did 3 years ago that might come out next year. You would never know that, but records be sitting.
Right.
That's a fact. Damn, performing in London is big.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
they
That's my
fly?
first time.
Did they fly you out there, or
They
you
flew
flew
me out.
You got flued out?
I got flued out the
Oh,
right
you
way.
got
It's possible. It's possible. Which camera? It's
Look.
possible. I didn't have to lay with nobody.
She done got flued out.
I got flued out and made a bag.
London.
Damn, that's
big, though.
that's
Okay,
dope.
y'all.
How was London?
It was amazing. Long flight. But oh my God, it was so amazing. I can't wait to go back. And I was in the studio the whole time. Like, I really just be in the studio. So next time I want to try to enjoy London, but it was a vibe.
That's dope.
They told me Tuesday that I have to fly out Thursday.
Okay. You like, cool, mommy, we done made
I
it.
said, yeah, buy the ticket. First I had to Google it because I'm like, I'm not going to be on Taken. Because yeah, right, you want to fly me to London.
Right.
Who are y'all? What's
Right.
going on here? Like, I had to Google it. I'm like, what is stem drop? Because I'm like, I ain't got no daddy like Taken. Like, I ain't trying to get a guy and never
Right.
come back. Like, who gonna come get me? Can't do it.
For sure. Speaking of flued out, have any major artists hit the DM and try to flew you out, as they would say on IG? Like,
No,
hey,
my
what's
DMs
the
are
deal?
so dry.
Hit the cap button.
Fast.
Hit the cap button ASAP.
My DMs are dry.
That's cap.
No, I don't do the flute out thing because I would hate for you to think that you was finna get something from me.
Is that right?
Like, if anything, I'll make a trip to come out your way if I really want to meet you. So that way it's like I could go do my own thing and then I'll link with you if I'm out there. We could do something if you know,
Yeah.
being respectful. Like, oh, you want to go on a date? Oh, I was already in town. So that's cool. But flying me out, it's like, that's tricky because I just don't want to give people like that idea.
Nah, you already know what a nigga expects.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
You
Yeah,
know,
you
some
flew out.
guys, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to just stay in my play. I'm be a woman. But I don't know what guys is thinking, but I just, no food out.
Niggas ain't blind tickets because you got a nice personality. I'm gonna say that.
Well, yeah. So no, then I'm not getting flued out. Plus, also, I feel like this, right? The more untouchable I am, the more powerful I'll be.
Mhm.
So if I go all these years and nobody hears or sees me with no artist and no athlete, nobody, no actor, whatever, it's like I'm gonna just have more respect in the room. I just look at it like that. Like Beyonce, you see her a one man, everybody just focuses on her career. That's her husband. Like, she don't even talk about it. You know, I want to be that. And I got a child, so I don't need him to like Google my name and like 5 niggas pop up. That's that's a
Ooh,
terrible
right.
look. It's a terrible look that you know are so freely dating on that level. I don't want to be seen with everybody. So
That's a good perspective because the value will stay longer because they giving
know?
it up for nothing nowadays.
I'm looking for, like, my dad's a pastor, so this is not just because he's a pastor, but I've seen my parents both married. They've been with, my mom's been with her husband, my dad with his wife since I was little. So I've seen marriage from grandparents, great grandparents. I've witnessed that. I want marriage. I'm young, but I know what I want. I ain't
Right.
gonna force nobody. If you want to live your life, baby, live your life. I'm gonna support it. You know, go
Hey.
crazy, but not with me.
Right.
You know, so it's no point of all the, like, I don't need that experience.
So I heard you say your son. How are you balancing motherhood while pursuing a music career?
Sometimes I rock motherhood and sometimes it rocks me. That's the saying I saw recently, and that explains it very well. It's very hard. I'm very tired all the time. All the time. And like, I'm young, so I got young friends and they got energy because they ain't got no responsibilities like me. They're like, you don't come outside. Like, why you don't want to have fun? Da-da-da. It's like, because fun costs.
Right.
And I gotta take care of me and somebody else. Like, and I'm tired because I'm just big on being there for my son. Like, I just don't want me to be at work all the time or, you know, something like, you know, I just want to be present. Like, he's in football now, and I knew at this point in his life, 5 and up, every year is important, but 5 and up, and you in sports, I need to be present. So I'm tired, I'm whooped, but I make it happen. I go to the studio early mornings, and then I'll be there for a few hours and go get him. Or when I was in school, I'll go after school right before I get him. Late sessions, they be whooping me. I can't do the late sessions. I'll be like, because I be up till 1 in the morning. I'm grumpy now in the studio. I can't even write nothing. Like, I just
Right.
want to be in my bed. Like, meet me at 12.
That's a fact. So you say you're looking to be married. So it's just for the people that's curious who may be, out there watching. Like, damn, I got her on the list. Like, she
I
look
got
like she
her
one
on
of
the
them-
list.
She look like she one of them ones. Like, are you
one of them ones.
dating? Are you just focused on your career? Are you focused on motherhood? Or are you juggling all three? Like, how's that working?
I am just letting God lead me.
Mm.
So if I got to focus on my career, I'm focusing. I'm doing that. I'm making sure I choose me and I'm putting me first. I'm taking care of me because the things that I might require from a man, I need to also be able to, bring something to the table too. Not saying that I don't, but like as long as I'm focused on my career and this person is focused on their career, we be able to make that happen together. Like that won't be one of the downfalls of our relationship. Motherhood, I'm always going to juggle that. I've been doing that. I'm like 8 years down with that. And so I'm open to dating, but it just gotta make sense. Like we're not wasting time here.
Okay.
You go play with somebody else, I ain't even mad at you.
I feel that. So with you being from LA and a lot of people saying the LA market is lacking originality right now. We don't really have a sound per se. How do you feel about the LA sound? Are you feeling it? Are you trying to change the narrative? Are you trying to come with a new sound, revamp LA? Like, how you feel about the overall LA rap and R&B scene right now?
Well, what is the LA sound?
Um,
Like, what are people saying the LA sound is? Because everybody, has their
right now, I would say we don't necessarily have a sound. Like, if I think LA right now, it's only a few artists I would think, like Blast, Bino, as far as popular, or who's the other dudes from LA? Everybody like
DW Flame, cuz.
no, the homies
like
for
him.
sure.
I like
DW Flame, Savi Third. But as far as like on a mainstream scale, I can't think of nobody honestly who was like a staple besides since Nip. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, oh damn, that's LA. It's like, okay, they sound a little bit like Detroit. Damn, they do sound a little bit like Atlanta. Like some sound like Chicago. It's like it's no stamp right now.
It's like Kendrick in the backer by itself.
Kendrick ain't really dropping but every 5 years or something. So it's like,
love Kendrick.
you know what I'm saying? How you feel about it?
I think it's very repetitive out here. I will say that. I definitely think we have a sound. I think a lot of artists are just getting too caught up in the like, hey y'all, this is what's working in Atlanta. Let's get on this. This was working in Detroit. Let's do this. And it's like, nah, you don't gotta make whatever is working there work for you. Figure out what's working in LA. At the end of the day, like, know your city. LA is big. Everybody want to be in LA. I don't care what they talking about. It be a lot of people with accents out here.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Where you from? Like, okay.
I say that every time with the music. I feel like that's what people going wrong, trying to sound like everybody else.
But everybody else really want to, come out here and like be on that wave. So
that's a fact. That's a fact. Because I know in the 90s, it's like when they said LA rap, bam, it popped up in your head. Early 2000s LA rap, it popped in your head. Now it's kind of like it's drifting. It's turning into like hybrid music almost. So
people just need to do their own thing. Like, stop being people pleasers.
Okay. So which artist, if you had your choice, you had your pick, which artist would you collaborate with right now?
That's such a tough question.
2-part question. Alive in the game right now, active and dead.
I would collab with, for sure, Aaliyah because I love her. So that's a no-brainer. Definitely would collab with her. And alive? That's a tough one. Does it have to be a singer or rapper? It don't matter.
No, it don't matter. Just your pick.
I'm gonna really give this one some thought. I would probably do a song with.
She fucking with Lotto.
I would like to do a song with. Dang, that's tough. Like, I really like Jasmine Sullivan Jasmine Sullivan and Ari Lennox. If you're talking about a singing type vibe, I love them because they really sing. And Jasmine, she really write dope songs too. And like, I feel like I could get pushed working with those type of vocalists. But like, if I wanted a rap collab, like I would love to do a song with Kendrick.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want big records, like
Right,
with
you want-
substance.
That'll go crazy. That'll go
Yeah.
crazy. Kendrick is all about the substance.
So that would be super dope. Like
Okay.
longevity. Them the records that last the longest. I don't want no quick.
So what's your intentions when you put music out? Like, what type of music? You want timeless music, or you?
I want timeless music. I want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
So I got a lot of work to do, and I'm not in a rush. I'm like trying to soak it all, like soak everything I need to know up, get better, get better, get better. You know, when I went to London, that whole situation was like, there's a songwriter named Max Martin. He's wrote for Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, like you know, he on that side or whatever. And I took it upon myself to ask, like, I didn't get to meet him personally, but he gave us his stems to his single, and we all made 5 of us made different versions of that song he made or whatever. And I asked, like, what was his writing process? Because that man hit after hit after hit. If you're gonna be doing this, I love it. Trust me, it's my passion. But like, I'm also trying to pay my bills off of it. You know, try to put my son in private school off of it. Like, so I need hits after hits after hits. And so, come to find out, I'm really getting in my own way. Sometimes we be thinking too much on stuff. And with Max Martin, I learned that his process was like, they rent out a studio, they'd be there for like a week. Still ain't made that one song, but that's because that one song is probably gonna be a hit anyway. So you could take 7 days or a month for a hit record or a diamond record. You could take that week, it's worth it. So, you know, he goes in there and he just thinks of that first line that's gonna catch you and then catchy melodies. And I'm like, boom. I went back to LA like so ready.
Okay. So out of your whole catalog, what's your favorite song that you recorded up to date thus far?
I don't have favorites. They're all my favorites. They're all
Okay.
different versions of me. The one that's playing in my head right now, I'll say that, is a song called What Do You Want? What Do You Want From Me? It's What Do You Want, though. But yeah, that song, because I was really putting some energy into that song. It was like one of those, like, when life is getting on your nerves and you just like, you can't even be mad at nobody. You damn near just want to punch the air.
Right.
So I was like, what do you want from me? It came from that emotion and that song. What do you want from me? Running out of time, baby, can't you see? Got a purpose I need to fulfill. You never prevail if you don't keep it real. They know the deal, know just how I feel. Looking like a meal, looking like a whole meal. Been talking to myself, think I'm kind of going crazy. Or maybe it's the people that be claiming that they made me. Too busy looking back. Caught a fast and got ahead of ya. Pass the microphone, I'm the perfect competitor. My ego kind of big, ain't no biggie, don't be scared of me. Always missionary, cause my face hella pretty. You know, and that's when I really got into a little rap
Talk
bag
your
too.
shit.
I
Come
was
on,
like,
talk
I
your
like
shit.
This one.
Talk
Y'all gotta
your
listen to that one.
shit.
That one's fire.
Okay.
Put the vocals on
Nah,
that.
bro, I told you. I told you.
You know I was gonna leave you with that. You know.
That's crazy. She says, Zach, what I was thinking, I'm finna tell you, drop a bar.
That's
a
always
fact.
that was my thing growing up. One, people just in high school, middle school, sing. She could sing. And I used to be like, leave me alone, because I used to be shy. But that was the thing. Like, it got to the point where if you be about, you don't know who you around, and you talking about you want to do something, and I ask you to rap, and you talking about, no, bro, I ain't. Nigga, you don't want to do it that bad. Nigga, I'm ready to sing at any moment. My homegirl just introduced me to somebody, and he was like, which one of you guys sing? She pointed at me. I said, a tornado flew around my room before you. I just started going, and I sung the whole thing, and he was like, okay, so you could really sing. I'm like, yeah, so that way you can just continue the conversation. I'll just do it right here. No studio, no nothing. What you want to talk about?
Right.
Okay, being an artist, I know you can get inspiration from all type of places. What is the most unusual or unexpected source of inspiration you've gotten? Like you wouldn't even have expected, like, damn, I gotta put that on paper. That was crazy. Like just totally left field, like that nobody would even like, damn.
My pain.
Your pain?
Yeah, and to me that's unexpected because like I don't write my music like that. Like I used to always say I shy away from actually putting my pain on the paper. I just like pop it on the paper. Like I just uplift myself when I do my music. I'm popping it like I'm looking in the mirror like you are smart, you are kind. Like, you know, that's how I feel when I'm writing my music. But when I really started to go in the studio and cry, and when Chemo taught me how to record myself, so I'm in there by myself, complete like privacy, I dropped a song called Free not too long ago. It's a very like, that's one of the songs I sent to Timbaland. That was the first record I played for him. And that one, I'm going at it. I'm freestyling the whole thing, but it's like real emotions. It's talking about things that I've gone through, you know, in my past and stuff like that. I wrote some good records sitting there like crying.
You feel like you go deeper when you're alone? Like the creative process is different?
Yeah, I do. I can go deep with somebody that's trustworthy though. Like I think it's important to have a good relationship with the people that I have in the studio. Like I'm not big on just having friends in the studio. Everybody's here for a reason. So like my homegirls be thinking I don't want them there, but I actually do, but only if you really want to be here and like give me your opinion, tell me if this is whack, tell me what you're going through. Maybe I could like my engineer, we locked in because I can still give off that energy because it's like he's there, but he don't say nothing unless I be like, Kimo, did that sound corny?
Right.
He'd be like, nah, gang, like I think that was hard. Like keep going, or I'll say something and I'll stop. He'd be like, no, that's it right there. Or when he get up and just leave the keyboard and walk out the room, okay, I know I did something. I'm gonna keep that up.
Oh, that's one of them ones.
So yeah, that pain, I'm like, okay, I guess. Cause I'm like that woman, like, I ain't gonna cry. I'm good. Like, I'm gonna just dust it off. Like, I don't need no sympathy, but I'm tired of being like that.
Too strong.
I just want to be soft. I really want to be soft, but people be pushing me.
Yeah,
but I'm ready to be soft.
What they call your soft girl era?
I'm ready for my soft girl era.
Yeah.
But it's hard because women out here gotta do too much. We gotta be the man and the woman, but I'm supposed to be soft.
Nah, you just gotta be the woman.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be the man.
Yeah.
You gotta be the woman.
Man, let me tell you this. Here's an example. I'm gonna tell you this. I was at my son's practice, right? I parked into this parking spot. Now, mind you, this man was about to, I don't know what he was trying to do. It looked like he was trying to park in it, but then he backed out. And there was another parking spot behind him. So I'm like, okay, got things to do. Parked in it. He hunk at me. I'm getting my son's gear on. I was finna park there. Mind you, there's another parking spot right there, so it's not that big of a deal. When I say women have to be like men, is like, I sat there and argued with this grown-ass man about a parking spot because he didn't want to park next to me, talking about it's a trash can in the parking spot. So he wanted me to move my car, to park my car there. I'm a woman. I'm a woman arguing, having to defend myself to these men out here. I have to stand up to them like I am a man. I have to.
Don't do that.
What do I do?
Look, stay in your femininity.
Yeah,
but what do I do if there's another man there watching this man? Like, I feel like I have to protect myself.
9 times out of 10, though, a woman that's gonna be feminine and talk to a man a certain way, he gonna just overlook that in most cases. You don't want to be arguing with men because this is the same thing we talk about all the time. You sit there arguing with men, then he liable to get mad because he feel like his ego, you took his spot.
But I don't argue with him. I just more so like, if you say something to me, like for example, him saying that's his parking spot, I just told him, you know what? Let me just get my son right, and then I'm gonna move for you. Then I'm like, ain't there a parking spot? And he was like, there's a trash can right there. I said, okay, give me a second. He hunked at me again, and I said, don't you see me getting I said I'm gonna move when I get my son right. He said, you making me late. Then I looked in his car and I said, you ain't got no kids in your car. So if anybody's late, it's my son. You good. You could be late. You ain't no coach. Like,
right.
So you keep coming at me. It's like, I'm not even trying to argue with you. I don't argue with men because also another thing is he get mad, and depending on how disciplined he is, I ain't trying to get in no situation where a man is trying to like hurt me or something like that. Like, I'm just not that type of woman that puts myself in those situations. But you ain't gonna disrespect me.
Yeah. Don't tolerate the disrespect.
Like, I ain't gonna argue with you, but if I'm sitting here like, all right, I'm gonna move. That was so stupid that you doing this, but I'm gonna move.
That was the best move for you, especially with your son. I always tell
I'm just
women,
like,
don't argue with men. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, if you just nice, feminine, 9 times out of 10, you gonna win anyway. But you don't know what type of day he has, so
yeah, I'm cool.
It ain't worth it over a parking space.
And that's why I still moved my car for him to park there.
Yeah.
Because also I'm like I don't know what type of day he having. So what if I come back, I'm on 4 flats? Like this man was mad, he keyed up my car. So I just pick my battles. Yeah, I don't argue with men. I walk away,
Definitely,
but some men want to argue with women. And what do you want that woman to do? Just take it? Like,
walk away. That's the best thing for you.
I walked away before and got followed.
That's the best thing for you.
Somebody wanted to argue with me so bad that I was followed. And I'm constantly like, go away. I don't want to talk to you. Like, it's over.
Yeah, but did you take it there with him, though?
No.
How did it get to that point?
He just start following you?
Like, I'm gonna make sure I keep yelling at you so you can hear me. Like, you gonna hear this shit. Like,
Literally.
You must have said something.
I said clean up.
Said clean up?
Clean up the studio.
There it is. My only advice is
what do you mean?
It's no winning as a woman with a man, especially if you don't know him. If that's your dude, all right, that's a little different. But a stranger on the street, you don't know where his headspace is.
Yeah, I don't
So just leave that alone. You know what I'm saying?
But
stay in your soft girl era. But yeah, are you signed, independent?
I'm independent.
looking for a deal or
Major
joining
deal.
major deal? Okay.
I am. I want them to come knocking at my door though. So I'm putting in the work. You know, you got to show them like, all right, I could do it with or without you. I would like to do it with you though. But yeah, I want a major deal because I want to be global. I don't really like. I love LA and I don't mind carrying LA wherever I go. But I want to be out the country performing, touring for real. Like I could easily see all 50 of these states.
Mm.
What I can't do is go to London on a regular, at least not right now. And that was amazing. I'm like, I need to do this more often. I need an audience out here. So I'm trying to go global, and I know you need a big budget behind that. Like, if I do it the right way, I'm not thirsty for a deal. There's a difference, you know? So I'm going to make sure that if I ever sign anything, it's going to make sense, you know? Like, I need that budget to push me. I don't want to get, you know, a bad deal where you like locked in for the rest of your life. And
You're
it's
trying to
just,
sell yourself.
13
I'm
albums.
definitely not going to do that. Yeah, no. So I'll do it the right way when the timing is right and get that big budget. And then, you know, I'm a businesswoman. I want to start my own businesses and stuff like that. So.
Have any labels reached out and offered anything, and you just was like, "Nah, I'm cool," or
I've spoke with a few A&Rs from different labels, but nobody has set that first bar yet.
Right.
So
is it a certain number you looking for, or is it just like certain stipulations?
it's a certain everything I'm looking for. Like
Yeah.
I can't even say I just want this, this, and this. I need just to look at the contract, and it needs to make sense. Like this is still my music, and I'm the one writing it, and I'm the one singing it, performing it, and I'm working, man. So I don't need you trying to like take everything.
You need to be winning.
I need to be winning, bro. I don't want to feel worked. I don't like ever feeling worked. Like, let's be partners. I like partnerships. I don't like working for people. So make it like that. Make it make sense where I'm taken care of. Because we can see these numbers without the labels. Like, it's out there for us. I can see how much I'm making off streams. So with you putting this budget behind it, I know it's coming into this, and I know this makes this, and I'm getting this. Dang, that ain't enough. Y'all is eating big. Well, how y'all like y'all ain't even like all y'all doing is got the money and the engine behind you. Like I'm sitting here really working too, and I'm not making it hard for you. You ain't got to do artist development with me. I know how to say at interviews. I know how to not embarrass my label. I know how to conduct myself. You don't have to like. You ain't got to worry about spending money on like too much lawyer shit. As far as like you just be doing too much. You're getting into like. I know how to write my own music. I love working with writers, but I could write my own stuff. I could probably write for other people. You could put me on TV. You could put me in commercials. Like, I'm a whole thing out here.
Whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
Complete package.
Like,
Talk
make it
to
make
him.
sense.
Talk to him. I hear you talk about performing a lot. If you could pick one place in the world, what is like your dream spot to perform at?
I never thought about that. Probably Madison Square Garden.
Oh, the Garden. That's big.
Yeah, that seems to be like the big performance in people's careers. So. And I've never been to New York, so.
Never?
I haven't gone to a lot of places. I told you I don't be getting.
You
think these girls got travel money, huh?
Hey, look.
These girls got travel money? Yeah, right.
They make it look that way on the gram.
because they brought a homegirl.
For sure.
That nigga still flew them both out. Sure, you can bring your homegirl. That's fine. Like, yeah, they on that yacht
The
with
more
that
the
nigga.
merrier.
He just in the kitchen.
That's a fact. That's a super
Come on, girl,
fact.
let's get this video real quick. Yeah, nah, I ain't went to a lot of places. And I'm a mom, so like I put him first, bro. I ain't rich. I'm not rich, and I don't act like that either. So I'm working. I'm putting the work in. I'm gonna go to these places though. But when I travel, I want it to like be fun and stuff. You know, I want to really do what I want to do. So I'm gonna go to New York soon though.
Get there soon, for sure. Get there soon. We definitely big on travel. We definitely promote travel. We definitely advise traveling. Open up your mind to different things in the world because the world is much bigger than your block, your neighborhood, your city. You know what I'm saying? And as far as being an artist, an entrepreneur, or a creator, understand that your target audience is not your hometown. You got to think bigger. You got to get your voice and your influence around the world. Because just trying to target your hometown, a lot of people make that mistake. And you'll get stuck in that box. You'll get labeled like, oh, that's just LA artist. Nah, you want to be an artist from LA. You don't want to be an LA artist. You know, it's just a difference.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So think big.
They say you blow up sometimes way bigger in a whole different town than your hometown anyways.
Yeah, that's a
I
fact.
noticed that I get way more. My number one country off of just like my Instagram content is Brazil. I ain't even never been to Brazil. United States, I'm from here. Like, y'all not showing me no love. Brazil is out showing love.
Yeah, you'd be surprised about the other countries that support people out here that really love the culture and love the music versus people that's in your own
You
backyard.
know, because the problem is when people are that close to you, it's like, dang, how they do it and I didn't. Or I heard somebody say this recently, and I'm like, ooh, that's not the route to go. I want to see my people win. But I want to win first. Not the mindset, baby, because you're gonna block your own blessings. Because God probably put you in position to put this person in position, and if they was on that right track and stuff, and they was all in tune, they gonna come back and be like, but you was the one that put me here. So boom, now you in position that, and you skipped a whole bunch of things because you opened the door for this person, and they came back and did that same thing to you. It's like that empty cup theory. Like people have to pour into your cup, and you have to pour into people's cup, and it should just be constantly doing that. It should never just be you pouring into someone's cup and draining yourself. You get nothing back. Nobody pours into you. You're gonna be completely drained and wiped out.
That's true. That's true. Let me switch gears a little bit. Are you utilizing social media? That seems to be basically the new way to get seen. I mean, you used to have to go hand out CDs and knock on the label door. Now it's just like, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Rumble. Like, what's your favorite platform? Like, which platform shows you the most love?
Instagram for sure.
IG?
Yeah, for sure. TikTok. I be having fun on TikTok. It's a lot on TikTok.
TikTok go crazy.
TikTok
go crazy.
They do a lot, so I'm like,
I feel like you get the most organic growth on TikTok for whatever reason. You hit more parts of the world on TikTok. Like,
I agree.
For sure. I fuck with TikTok.
I agree. Yeah, Instagram definitely shows me love. I'm more present on Instagram.
You had another song I heard you sing. I'm like, damn, that's dope as fuck. Don't quote me on the name. Something about Friday. I don't know if it's called Friday.
What you see it on?
I saw it on my boy interview. I'm like, hold on, you got to break that down here too, though, for the people who might have not seen it.
I sung it on there.
You sung it on there.
I'm always singing. See, that's what
always.
I know you remember that.
Come on.
It's probably the song that I'm about to drop. I'm actually about to shoot a video on Monday. I did this record with Mars. My guy Mars, 1500 or nothing. It's not called Friday though. I called it I Know That's Right.
Okay, there it is.
I called it that just because it just got a little attitude. It's fun to me. But yes, it's Friday and I'm ready to pick up the girls, getting ready for this Friday. Ready for whatever though. Trips around the globe, put my city on. Cause this is how we do it. If the vibe feels right, real cute, still about that life. Number one top pick from the west side. Used to try to fit in, I done had enough. You can never find another, I could back it up. My only trouble's picking colors for this lamp truck. I know they trying to see me down, but I still go up. So when your back's against the wall and you about to fall, go ahead, depend on me. And if you about to lose it all, keep that faith strong. Don't believe everything you see. I like that song.
She got some heaters, I'm telling you. She got some heat rocks.
That one, I love that song. That song fun. I recorded that song by myself too.
Yeah?
That was one of the first songs I recorded by myself.
What was the inspiration between that? Because that sounded like two songs blended. Like you said, that was two songs blended.
I love Aaliyah. And she goes, what's hers? It's Friday and I'm ready to pick up the girls. I think that's her shit. I done changed her shit. But that one's, this is the Liyaah, back, forth and forth. That song. So I just mixed that in. And then, what's his name? Montel Jordan?
Yeah.
This is how we do it. Dun, 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 dun. I just mixed that in the beginning. Like I said, I got to figure out those catchy, like, first 4 bars and my melody. When I listen to beats, like, thank you, Mars, for having great beats. Like I said, it's going to help me tell my story I knew I wanted to do. Like, okay, West Coast sound, but, like, new, but, like, old R&B. Okay, Montel Jordan, they always playing that in the club, too, but he's still singing. So I just, like, certain things resonate with you. When you were a kid, there's probably a song that you like, damn, that reminded me when I was at grandma's house. And she made them waffles, and I can remember the smell. I can remember how hot it was in that kitchen. Music does that for me. And so I always think about this beat, and I'm like, hey, this made me feel like when I was listening to this one song when I was 6, and it made me feel like this, and then I start humming the melody, and it goes with it, and I'm like, boom, that's how I'm going to resonate with people. It's going to stick to them because they're like, this is a familiar sound. I don't know what it is. I don't rip nobody off. I don't know what this is, but it's sitting with me. What is this?
Right.
It worked before. It's going to work again if you do it the right way.
You mentioned 1500 or nothing. Do you get beats from them or do you work with them?
So Mars, I believe was in the same band as 1500. He worked with Rance and stuff like that. Mars does his own thing though. He does like after church LA. He gives upcoming artists the opportunity to perform with a live band. So I've really been working more with him than anything. I actually was able to meet Rance through Timbaland. And so he reached out to Rance for me. And so I was able to talk to him, but I haven't gotten in the studio with him yet.
Yeah, you got to get in there with them. They got some
Manifesting.
good
His dad actually did my vocal coaching for a couple months.
All right.
Any crazy fan encounters yet?
Fan encounters?
Yeah, like anybody see, oh, I know you off the gram on some weird shit.
I mean, it's not weird. It throws me off because people do be like, I know you from such and such. And I'm just like, and they be coming up to me like we know each other and they're like hugs and all that. And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know you. Like, I feel so bad. But yeah, nothing crazy. I don't know.
No?
You got to embrace that now, though.
Yeah.
You're already on your way. Yeah.
You know, I was talking to Compton AV recently, and he was like, you know how hard it is to get people to even be like, oh my God, I love you. So like, he's like, I appreciate all my fans because I remember when I didn't have none. And I'm like, well, I heard that because it's hard to get people in the room to just really support you. Like, I got family that don't even support me. So that's my big thing. Like, the support means everything. Like, we're going to be forever locked in. If you really showed me genuine support, I'm going to forever have you. Because that's like, the money is cool and you could buy this and stuff. But if you really support it, if you like, look, I can't buy your sweater, I ain't got the money, but I'll post it for you. Every morning I'm going to just share it and tell my homies if they got it. Or my homegirls, like, I appreciate that more than anything. Like, at least you helping me in some way. So.
Right, somebody believing in you.
Man.
Yeah.
Have you heard any like wild or hilarious rumors about yourself? They say once the rumors start flowing, that's when you know you're starting to get famous. Like what? I did a song with who? Or I was in the studio with who? Like,
yeah,
anything like that?
I think because of like the route I'm going, like I think the main rumors I get about me is that like I don't even think it's rumors. I think just when people want to talk shit to me, they always just tell me like to keep my legs closed, and I'd be like, "You coming from a bitch that never gave you opportunity." Like they always say that about girls like me. Like, yeah, and you probably sleep with everybody, and it's like, don't you think I would be rich by now? Then,
right?
Stupid. That's how it works. Don't you think I would have been already on a billboard if I was sleeping with niggas? Make it make sense. I'm obviously not. Like, I got a kid, so not me. I think I'm good in this department.
You niggas relax with them lame ass rumors, man. Step y'all game.
Yeah,
up.
but at the end of the day, you gotta know who you are. So them rumors are gonna come, because the more I grow in my artistry, like I'm just not trying to be too much in the mix. Like I don't want to be at the Airbnbs and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, I saw Armani yesterday. Like she has a tour in LA, nigga. We don't see her. We gotta go. This is the only time you could be this close. Or she got a meet and greet. We gotta go. She don't be out there. Like that's why Michael Jackson was him, and that's why Beyonce was her, and that's why Mary J. Blige is her. Is because you don't just see these people out. They not trying to be in the mix and all that stuff. So,
yeah, artists are definitely missing that mystique nowadays. I think that's one of the downfalls of social media is artists is exposing themselves too much to the audience, and it's like the mystique is gone. And a lot of these artists you would have never known that's goofies. It's like, oh damn, right? He a goofy. I can't even fuck with his music.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like J. Cole, he's like a little different because he stays off of it. And it's like you rarely see him, so he still has that aura. Or Kendrick, that's why they so big. So
now look, Nipsey said he had a lot of interviews. If you put a camera in his face, he's spitting some wisdom. But see, it's about like which direction you take with it. It has substance. Like he had substance. He could speak every single day if he wanted to on a podcast, on Instagram if he wanted to be on Instagram. But he always had substance in what he was saying. A lot of these people ain't talk about nothing. Like they just talking a lot. Like sharing their opinions that like you just really shouldn't share that opinion because the artist we liked you. And now you start showing us who you really are. And it's like, damn, I don't think I really like you anymore.
Right.
Because people are attracted to your mindset.
If I don't know your mindset, you got me for life because I'm still trying to figure out, like, how do you really think?
Right.
Beyonce's putting out a whole movie. It's coming out December 1st in theaters. Because people want to really get inside her life so bad that she made a bag off it and said, all right, I'll do a documentary. It took her a documentary, not a YouTube vlog. That's not enough.
Yeah, she's too big for that, for sure.
But like I'm setting them high goals. Every time I say that, people always be like, Beyonce, these people. I'm setting those goals. Silly. You could set them goals. Why you don't set your bar that high?
For sure.
I want that. Like, what are you talking about?
Only limitations is the ones you put on yourself.
Exactly.
Don't never
I'm
cap
tryna go
yourself.
Crazy.
Yeah, don't never cap
Who
yourself.
said I gotta stay right there? Like,
You
nah.
got to damn near be delusional for yourself.
I'm
for other
delulu.
people to believe it.
I'm delulu.
I noticed when I was looking at your Instagram, you got some tattoos that they can't see right now.
I got a lot
Face
of tattoos. I got a
tattoo.
lot of tattoos they can't see.
Interesting tattoos. For sure. What made you tattoo your face as a female? Because Nip has a line. I love the line. He said, tattoos on my face, so I know I never work again. Like, was it one of them things like, you know what?
Dang, that was a part of it when I really decided to do it. Because I'm like, the only thing people are going to say is, oh, you tatted your face. You're not going to be able to get a job. Oh, I'm not going to be able to work for somebody. I'm so sad. I don't want to work for nobody. And also, I don't want to work for nobody that...
Shout out Solomon.
He brought that motherfucker.
No, what that say right there? I see your neck tatted. You got the tattoo under your eye. Like, what
My
that say?
neck says purpose. This is a part of my purpose right here. Singing to y'all. And then my eye says love. I think that's something that's just really missing. And I'm going to fight for it for the rest of my life. Like, it just means a lot to me. And then I got the triclef. It's like a little music note on the left side of my eye. And then I got like one of one, and I got faith on my sides.
So all your tats mean something.
Definitely, all of them.
Purpose on the neck is crazy.
That little portrait is my
creative.
nephew. He passed away from SIDS in 2019. I got this lion. People think I'm a Leo. I'm a Cancer. I got the lion because in Proverbs it says the wicked flee, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. And I think I'm very bold, and I'm very righteous. I got free spirit across my chest. I got like worthy twice because that's my brand. Walk by faith, not by sight. Loyalty means something to me. I got jackpot because I'm a jackpot.
Yeah, does that got anything to do with Deshaun Jackson?
That too, like that.
Oh, no. I hear jackpot. Deshaun. I seen y'all did a video together, so I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, I had signed to Deshaun.
Yeah,
roll with me. I think I got like 3 songs on that project. But yeah, I had signed to Deshaun back in 2020.
How was that working with Deshaun Jackson?
It was great. I got to learn a lot about myself. And I was definitely like pushed to be more of an independent artist. Like, I think it feels better when you could go out there and say, even though y'all see me with this person, it wasn't handed to me. Like, that was my big thing with him. Of course, y'all have like this guy with all this money or whatever people think I should be looking like this, or I should be able to be like, give me this, give me that, da da da. And I never was like that. I'm more so like, I just need a studio.
You're gonna grind for it.
Can you give me a studio? That's it. You know, like, I want to do videos, but like, let's do it this way. Like, let's save money, because if we do it the right way, we could just really make some money off this. And 2 Black people eating, like, the whole crew could eat the right way. Nobody's digging no money in. Like, that was always my mindset. It's I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people around him that's trying to dig in his pockets. I didn't want to be that, even as his artist. So It was nice working with him. He respected my grind and supported me in everything I needed to do. That's still the family. That's where I still record, Compound Studios.
Oh, word. I didn't even know that nigga rap. I'm like, hold on, is this Deshaun
I didn't
Jackson
either.
rapping? What the
When
fuck?
I signed to him, I didn't know that.
I'm like, this nigga
I guess I didn't do my research.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy.
I like our song though. That's nice. We got some more music though. That's on him to drop it though. But
shout out D Jack, man.
Yeah, y'all stop holding her music, man. Let that shit.
No,
out.
no. I'm talking about like them songs, like them his songs.
Oh, you just featured on it.
Yeah, so whenever he ready to make a record, get a hit record. No, I'm just kidding.
You got any projects dropping soon? Any collaborations? Would you do a collab album with somebody? Like, that's real big in the game. A lot of artists, they team up. Okay, let me get some of your fan base. You get some of mine, and we both go up.
Mm-hmm. I'll definitely do collabs. I'm definitely open to it. If it makes sense, if it's in the direction that I want to go in. I'm going to be dropping singles. I might only drop 1 single for the rest of this year, which is the one I'm about to shoot to, the one I just sung. I'm going to think about dropping other songs. But honestly, I have like this alter ego. So like the rap me, let me put her on. No, I'm just playing.
Talk to us.
I'm just kidding.
Talk to
the
us.
rap me is going to drop every week. No,
talk to us.
I'm about to do some running guns, and I'm about to like pop it, just put content out there. But as far as like my real R&B like records I'm trying to make, them going to be next year. So if you do hear anything from me, this next song I'm about to drop, you're going to get a vibe. And after that, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going to be the other me real quick, just pop it.
Alter
pop
ego.
it for the ones that need be heard a little bit more.
Okay.
Alter ego.
Yeah, I like the alter ego thing. Are you a reader?
A
Do you
reader?
read like
I
books?
do read.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a psychology major. This one book I read is called like Why People Don't Heal and How They Can. And it just talked about like people's traumas and how people identify themselves as their traumas and like that's not what you're supposed to do. And like things like that, just how to think on certain different situations. I really like that. It's a professor named Carolyn, I believe that was her name. That was a nice book.
A psychology major? What made you be careful, fellas? If you
Not
she's
be
a psychology
careful.
major, she'll get in that head, man. So
All the women love psychology, man. They all go after psychology.
yeah. What
Like
made you
I
want to do that?
said,
Did you want to be a psychologist at one point, or
I
you
still want
just
to be a psychologist.
Is that right?
Yeah, I want to get my master's.
You like
Oh,
picking
shit.
Maybe my
brains?
doctorate. Huh?
You like picking brains?
I don't want to pick your brain. You know, a real good therapist or psychologist is not someone that's trying to like tell you how to do anything. At least how I'm looking at it. I don't want to tell you how to live your life. I want you to just be able to get it out. You're going to be able to tell yourself. If you just have a safe place where you could just spread it out and I organize it for you and I hold you accountable, like remember on this date you said this about your dad and then you remember now you saying this. You just figured that out. I was just here to organize it for you.
Right.
And then you really, because it's the internal work, because I don't want you to depend on me to make these right decisions. It's about you being able to hold your own outside of here. So I don't want to pick nobody's brain. I just want you to open up and let all that out and then like start fixing it from there. If you're here because you feel like you got something to talk about, you got issues that you need to work through, let's figure out solutions.
Okay. Now, in the land of the most obese people in the
I'm
world,
crying.
you got a nice frame. Do you work out?
I do work out. Shout out to you.
Oh my God. Round of applause.
They said the girls letting the BBL get out of shape.
Man, oh my God.
All that money gonna waste. That's a head start. You could just stay good from there.
That's fucked up.
I'm glad you
That's
asked me
fucked
that.
up. You get to work and then it still go backwards.
I'm glad you asked me that question because I was just thinking about that. I wanted to shout out my trainer in some type of way. Shout out to Yayo Fitness, Black owned, trainer in Inglewood. She's so dope. I've been training with her since 2020. And I used to be so scared going to her workouts because I'm like, I'm just not, I hate working out. It's not fun. It's like, weights, pain, like, but man, I might take a week, 3 weeks off, but she's definitely helped me get consistent with working out. I work out at least 3 times a week. Still working on the diet. I love food.
Diet is key.
You know, like on White Chicks when they're like, for the lady, perhaps a salad. Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Let me get the steak with smothered onions. No, I'm just playing. That's what he said. But yeah, I work out 3 times a week. And if I don't train, then like I'll go do hikes and stuff like that. I'm pretty athletic.
Flexible?
That show. I'm really not that.
Do
flexible.
yoga?
I'm actually not that flexible. My mom
Where
took
you
me
working
straight
out,
up.
This can be
Yeah.
deceiving.
She working out. You got to be flexible.
I can do what I can, but
Yeah,
don't
get the
have high
stretches in.
expectations.
Get them stretches in. Okay, it's a lot of shit going around social media that's causing a lot of division between men and women. This has nothing to do with music, but I want to get your take on it. They got this fucking list going around about
Oh my God, I saw that.
you can't take me here on a first date, and it was every it was every place ever invented. So it's like, where the fuck do we take y'all? How do you feel about that?
said, and I posted his response because I'm like, right? He said, females want you to take them to the park to run 5s or routes at this point. And I was like, at this point, where do y'all bitches want to go? Y'all always got something to say. You know they made a list, though, a male version, and it's like even whacker, honestly. I don't know if you saw it.
They made like 5 of them. I seen
Yeah,
like 5
I'm
floating
like,
around.
There's so many floating. Everybody making
Yeah,
one.
at this
Everybody
point,
making-
everybody's mad.
That's the new trend now, right?
That list is stupid to me. Like, first of all, just like, I don't know, these women social media got people just acting crazy, bruh. Y'all setting these high expectations for women and female to wow you on the first date. I don't even know you. Like, I don't even want a man to even feel obligated to spend over $1,000 on me just to prove, like, okay, he fucking with me. Like, no, because I don't want to do that for you if I don't know you. And now it's just like, I'm 0 for 1,500. Like, damn,
Look,
I don't want
I
to.
might not even like you at the end of this.
Baby, I ain't throwing my money. I ain't wasting my money on you if this ain't gonna last. Like, and you ain't got to do it for me either. Like, simple dates. They talking about you can't go to Cheese Bake. It's some places where I'm like, don't take me there. Like,
Right.
don't take me no fast food restaurant or something like that. But like they said, don't go to the movies. There was one that said your crib. I agree. Don't take me there. on the first
You
date.
know, hey, the
Don't,
crib
no.
be cribbing, the crib be vibing.
Mm-mm.
The crib be vibing, but
What
you
is going
know.
on at the crib that can't go on in public?
Oh, talk to him.
Exactly. Oops, what are we here for?
Come on. So what's a good first date spot for you?
We could go to dinner so we could like talk.
Dinner?
Yeah, where though?
I know, like where? Like are you?
Somewhere nice.
What's nice? That's what we trying to get at.
What type of restaurant?
You go to like a steakhouse or something. If you want to do fancy, like if I go on a date, I feel like
Exactly.
She said, "Take me to."
Wait.
Hey, look, she said all
Can
that.
I
to
finish
say,
my
Yeah,
point?
Take me to
Steak 48.
Let me finish my point, y'all.
Go ahead. Who's
Finish my
fucking with
point,
you?
Okay. You could take me to a steakhouse. If we're going that, like, let's get dressed up, I want to go somewhere that's worth getting dressed up. Because I'll put on some ones and we could go somewhere. But, like, if we're going to go that route, I want to go to, like, a steakhouse or something like that. Like,
Outback.
why do black people have to only go to steakhouses when it's, like, something big? Like, white people eat it there at lunch.
Nah, it ain't that, but like you said, a first date. So should he be expecting anything after that steak?
Why you got to expect something?
Because you expecting to go to a steakhouse.
I just want to eat dinner with you, and I just want to get to know you.
Yeah,
We
he-
could go to
He
Roscoe's.
probably want to eat dinner and do other things.
That's the only thing he gonna be eating.
Ah!
You want me to go half on this bill with you, boo? Like, will that help you? Cause don't even worry about it if that's the case. Like,
Well, that might work. That might work for you on the first
it's just
date.
because I like that. I like steak. Like, damn, I like steak. Where else can you get a good steak? We go to Fixins. It's loud in there.
Okay.
No,
So
but-
fellas, you slide in the DM. She wants steak. So
No, I
That's
just
the
want
key.
to be able to have quality time with you. We don't even gotta go to dinner the first date.
for sure.
Just whatever is quality time. Like, I want your attention, I want you to have mine, and I want us to talk. Like, I really just want to get to know somebody. No expectations of what we finna do after. We don't know.
Right. Let the vibe take us where it take us.
He said, dun, dun, dun. Whatever.
Okay. So tell us about some setbacks you had as far as in the game. Like, damn, I wasn't expecting this. I thought I was just gonna be in the studio just making hits. Like writer's block. The funds wasn't adding up. The engineer lost a hard drive. Like, what type of setbacks you had as an artist that you had to overcome?
I think my setbacks, I don't even know if this is a setback, more of like a redirection, but just being a woman by myself in the industry, coming into the industry, before I even like was around Jackpot and stuff, like I just did my own thing or whatever. So these thirsty dudes could set you back because you thinking you got an opportunity and he want to do this. Like, this is why I am the way I am. And I'm standing firm on it because I'm just like over them games. Like, the shit really sucks when you really work hard and you're trying to do shit the right way. And my dad already put that in me a long time ago. It's going to be a long time, baby, because even AV.
Everybody want a piece of the pie.
Yeah, AV hit me up like, they ain't got no love for you. Like, this is not, you're boring. Like, and I love you, girl, but like, because you're doing it this way, to people you seem boring, and you got to figure out a way to captivate this audience, because right now I'm looking for the hoes. Like, that's what's popping right now. But if I'm not willing to sell my soul, then I have to figure out my route.
Is that why you dropped the whore thing?
I dropped a little whore to come at niggas like, y'all be doing hoe shit too.
We do, but I'm gonna say we can't be hoes. We hoe makers. So,
No, y'all could be hoes.
we
Because
hoe
I just told my
makers.
friend this. I said a lot of men do not know their worth. That's why a lot of men just want to. Y'all want to keep on talking about, oh, it's men and it's okay when men do it. If a man don't respect himself and his sexual hygiene, he don't really know his worth. Because if you know your worth, I'm that nigga, I got this, I put it down, whatever. Why would you give it to every bitch? Every female out here is not worth that. And even though y'all could go through them, some men could go through them and that's cool, no attachment, you still give her that part of you, still. And you don't think women look at you like, damn, every girl in LA done say he had him. I do. I'd be like, I don't want him. I don't want the most popular nigga. I really don't. Because if every female could say she had him, it's just the same as every nigga saying he had me.
I want to say it's totally different.
It's not.
I mean,
it's
I
not
know
too
you
far
saying
off,
that.
though.
I don't want to
Like,
make it a battle of the sexes, but it's
all the
totally,
way off.
it is
It's all
totally
the way
different.
off,
Every
yeah.
female want the
Look.
popular nigga. Every female want the man
But you
that
could be the popular nigga and not be fucking everybody. Russell Wilson is pretty popular. He has a wife.
he's not popular. He's a cornball,
Yeah.
and no woman
He's a
would want him.
cornball?
He's a cornball,
How?
and no Sierra would not date him if he wasn't in the NFL. That's a
How
fact.
is he a cornball?
Because she had a baby by the nigga she wanted. If you look at her past exes, it was all
Oh, you can't say that.
you can.
Facts.
I had a baby.
Right.
Not by the nigga I wanted. I don't never want nothing like that ever again in my life.
But you wanted him.
You wanted it at that point.
when you were young and dumb making mistakes. She
I
was
mean,
probably young, dumb. She probably made it, not even a mistake, but she probably was just like, I didn't think that went through. I didn't really get to know him as long as I should have or whatever. And then we made these decisions and now we locked in for life. But the one she decided to be with, I don't think she settled with him. I don't think he's a cornball.
No, he settled.
At the end of the day, you could say you was young and dumb, but you made the choice to.
Nah, he definitely settled. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I honestly,
all them
speaking,
girls from your past are the girls you really want.
I wanted at that moment.
But you're not that no more. So do you really gonna tell yourself that you're not going forward and you're just getting worse and worse than what you wanted? Like, no, you're always getting better.
Of course you move forward, but at that moment, that's what you wanted. And that's big to have a baby by somebody and say that I didn't want them at that point.
No, not at that point. I'm just saying, like, just because you have a baby don't mean like that was the right decision. Like, some people just be thinking too fast.
Nah, they do, but but this is why we tell women, especially on the show, we emphasize this. That is going to be the greatest, most detrimental decision you can make is who you have a kid by.
Oh my God.
Because a lot of women like to say, I was young, I was dumb, this and that. But I'm here to tell you that men are not going to care. We're not going to care. You having, it matters. Absolutely. It definitely matters. It is definitely going to affect your future choices in a spouse. Is definitely going to affect that. So be very, very cautious on who you let drop it off in that womb, because it is, I know y'all want it to not matter, but as a man, I am telling you, it definitely matters.
You right.
Most definitely. And men and women are total opposites. So you can't put the stipulations of a woman on a man. It's never gonna work. But you're very smart. I will say that. You're smarter than a lot of artists, female artists that I've seen.
I try.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got any new music that we should be looking forward to? Songs we can stream right now. Where can they find you? Are you on all platforms?
I'm on all platforms. Tidal, I'm on Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. You can find me everywhere. I made it real easy. The next few singles, honestly, right now, just the I Know That's Right, produced by my guy Mars. That's coming. Video is going to be coming. I might drop it at the same time, or it'll be like audio, and then I'll drop the visual for it for sure. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, just fuck with me on the content, because I'm going to be dropping little stuff just to keep people like, what's going on?
Let them know where they can find your Instagram.
So at Armani J, ARMONIEJAY. I'm sure it's gonna be on the screen because y'all real technical over here.
Solomon got that.
Now, she want that on the screen.
Hey,
No, because as I started spelling it, I'm like, he probably gonna type it out as I'm saying it and stuff.
For
real
sure.
high tech. Yeah, at Armani J, literally on everything. Like, I really made it that easy. I'm really Armani J for real. So
shout out Armani J. We want to thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We definitely look forward to having you back as you reach higher heights in your career. We definitely going to be watching the progress. We definitely want to hit you back up after you release a future project. Definitely. Maybe even do a collab with some local female rappers in the city, and have all y'all on the couch and mix it up that way. But this was definitely a good one.
You ain't tired. He talking about, like, you ain't relax. You ain't tired.
He was on 10 earlier. That caffeine wearing on.
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do with the caffeine. You know what I'm saying? The nigga whooped.
Trying to live that rock star lifestyle, nigga.
He was outside.
Yeah, you got to relax.
I wasn't outside. I was chilling.
Yeah. Look, we might be outside tonight,
though. He was just chilling.
For sure.
Look,
for sure and more.
That psychology degree kicking in. She picking that brain.
For sure. Talking about I don't pick brain.
Hey, look.
I ain't picking your look. He about to tell himself.
I ain't saying that. You started off the body language. I was like, damn. I didn't know I was on that.
I just heard that huff and puff. All right, big bad wolf. No, I'm just kidding. See, I'm just kidding.
Nah, talk your shit. Cause I talk mine, it's gonna be, you know what I mean?
You better pop it. Hey, I encourage it.
We definitely gotta have you on one of the Battle with the Sexes though, for sure. I think that'd be a good one.
Yeah, but I need one more person because y'all be thinking, oh yeah, I agree with what he said.
Oh no, we gonna have
totally right. No, he's not.
Look, you could bring your whole squad. Bring your whole squad with you.
What?
I agree with what he said. He right. Yep. Like, no, you know damn well you ain't right.
That's a fact.
That's how y'all did me earlier.
Yeah.
That's how y'all did me earlier.
You know, you smart. We just gotta fine tune a few things and you be ready to go.
Oh, please. I'll tune y'all for sure.
Bring her on there. Let's see what that psychology
I take y'all lesson.
Nah.
Hey, look, y'all be looking forward to that.
I'll change y'all a lot. Y'all gonna start thinking differently. Keep me around.
Sound good.
Talk about elevate.
Hey, Solomon, you better warn her.
Solomon, they always
Solomon, you better let them know, gang.
But they don't stand on it. I'm standing on it.
Nah, they pop it until they get in that seat, and then that shit ain't.
It's getting a little hot.
Well, yeah, exactly. That motherfucker
all
started
about
warming
elevation. Fuck with that, bro. No, I'm just playing. You know, like we elevate for Rosh.
Look, we running out of time. She definitely gonna see a lot of her. Like I said, what caught me before the music, what caught me before the beauty, what caught me before the nice teeth and the tattoos and the XYZ was her mind, was her brain, the things that was coming out of her mouth. You know what I'm saying? It was real refreshing in a society full of fools right now. Like 90% of society is idiots. Whoever's in front of a camera, 90% of the time they're an idiot, especially in the music industry. They want to dumb society down, so they put the idiots in front of the camera. They put the idiots in the forefront. We are putting the knowledge in the forefront. We are putting people with something to say and people with a brain that works to the forefront. So make sure you share, like, subscribe to the channel, follow our girl Armani J, and be on the lookout for that battle of the sexes because she says she's standing on it. We about to see. We about to see if she stand on it.
Tune in.
Come on, man. We leading the way. The viral way.
Easy.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitch is bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you